Antonio bad again. Fuck him. Anyway, let's get to the point. Do female guards? Oh, by the way, it's another short fresh out. Do female guards get their cheeks busted in Florida prisons? Do I think they do? Yes. Why? It happens. It happens on a low, but it happens.
What's up, everybody? Big Herc fresh out. You're tuned into another episode of Prison Talk. I'm here with Bounce Back B, kicking some game, sharing some prison stories and
11?
knowledge for you guys. Hope you guys.
Do Bounce Back B look like he been in prison? Tattoos telling me yes, face telling me no. I'm gonna say that again. Tattoos telling me yes, face telling me no. Beard telling me somewhat. Hair telling me no. Come on, kids. Let's, he seems like he's a good dad. He give me good dad vibes from if he was to cover up, if he was to take off the beard, somewhat the beard. Okay, so half beard, no tats. Anyway, let's get to the beard, man.
Subscribe to the channel. If not, subscribe for being a weenie. Anyways, Bounce Back B, man. I always get the question asked, Big Hurt, did you bust some cheeks in prison? And when people like cheeks, they, some guys are on some old homosexual shit, but when we just say bust cheeks, like we see a female staff member, you're like, man, I'll bust her motherfucking cheeks, man. That was a big thing. You're like, oh man, there she go. Then I'll bust her shit. So how prevalent is it?
Imagine a female guard hearing that walk past.
Female staff members hooking up
with female, like y'all know.
I've heard a spot where
I'll rock that wig splitter shirt. I'll rock that. I gotta work out though.
Again, in my time of 11 years in prison, I traveled from one end of the state to the other, and everywhere in between. I went to a lot of places. Every camp that I've been to, period, every single camp, there's been a chick giving up. Every single camp. There's not one, and it wasn't rumors. It's real deal. Every single camp. However,
do I feel like this should be happening in prison? The thing is, I feel like I understand that in prison, and you know how pleasure can make someone happy after they get theirs off, and it's like, damn, prison, they did the crime, do the time, they don't deserve no happiness. But at least get a nigga a $6, a PP. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I'm saying pocket pussy. It is what it is. Something. Let them watch it. Bring the TV in. Get them some movies to watch. Magazine, something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just y'all rather hear niggas get in the butt, bro. Like yo, it's like, nigga, we already got so much shit out here anyway. Nigga, they finna make virtual reality, VR. Nigga, I seen. Let's get back to the bed, man.
Here's the issue. When no matter what you're doing, if you're walking to the bathroom to take a piss, if you're going getting, it doesn't matter where you're at, where you're going, what you're doing. Somebody's watching you. Mm-hmm. People are nosy. People are always watching you, and they're also, if there's a female on the compound, they're always watching her. If there is a female on the compound, there's 1,000 eyes on her all the time. So anytime there's interaction between her and another guy, people are watching that. So even though it happens, the problem is people are watching it, and now people are hating. People are telling. That's a big issue. You're not supposed to tell on shit in prison, but people do the slide telling. They slide a kite. Mm-hmm. They ride a little kite. Hey,
dry snitch.
Dry snitching. Yeah, exactly. And that is extremely prevalent in Florida. Dudes are dry snitching. They drop a kite in a box. They slide a kite to the officer. So it happens at every single camp. I know for sure it happens. And it's not like it's happening all day where everybody's running around hooking up with chicks. Mm-hmm. It's not that situation. It's where, like, there might be one or two dudes on the compound that just so happen to be able to slay something. Mm-hmm. But it's not happening with everybody that comes through.
It's mainly the dudes who got a little game of mouthpiece and they done worked a little something.
If you could talk and you're persistent, that should have gone a long ways. But I'm gonna say 9 out of 10 guys that I know have hooked up with chicks, it's because they told me. It's because they say a hungry if you don't open your mouth, you'll never get fed, mm-hmm. right? So if you don't speak, you'll never get what the hell you want. And guys are in prison. They're taken away from everything they know, love, and want, affection. Mm-hmm. damn, every guy wants affection.
Yeah.
Every person wants
True.
affection, right? So now they're putting this position where they're away from everything. So here comes a female, right? So the guys that speak up and the ones that just keep chipping away. Now, how about, there's some when they try to speak up and chip away, they take their ass straight to confinement. You know, she ain't playing that.
Yeah, she ain't with it.
She ain't with it. But there's a way to determine that. You know, if you shoot a couple little sly shots at them, and they don't immediately hit the button on you, they don't immediately get you jumped on and get you beat up, they don't immediately get you cuffed up and go to confinement. All right, now you can push it a little bit further. You know, that's what guys do. They just push the button. Nothing happened. Push it again. You know what I mean? You give somebody an inch, they try to take a mile. And that's where guys, that's how they do it. They just try to work their way in there. And then the other thing you got to keep in
To
mind.
the people who
is
snitching and hating, man,
resistance
y'all gotta
is
stop
opposite.
that shit,
But the
man.
vast majority of females that work there, they're backwood country women. A lot of them are overweight. A lot of them have low self-esteem. So now you have this man coming in here telling her
Low
everything under the
self-esteem.
sun to make
She
her
never
feel
heard.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got guys sitting around that don't have to worry about paying the light bill or paying gas or
They're
paying
gonna
rent.
be
They're just thinking all day. Not prison's not just full of dummies and idiots and just retards and just bad. There's people in there that think. And there's people in there that know how to use their mind and use their mind to create these words that make people feel good, right? You know, you got people that are like just really talented with making people feel good with their words. So that's just a big part of it. Really is talking and chipping away.
Big Kurt just sitting there smiling and shit.
And people always ask me, like, so how are you able to do that? And I told you, there's like little
Yo.
windows. It might be a movement.
They
And you might
got-
only have 5 to 10 minutes, but you can bust a nut quick.
Oh, no doubt, for sure. Obviously, when you're in prison, you're not getting it all the time. You'll be like a little wild rabbit over here. Yeah, you're going to town, right? So, it's what it is. It's always during the movement. A lot of times,
Yeah.
it's during chow time.
Child, exactly. And that's that shuffle movement where
Everybody's going to chow.
Yeah. But then you
But
stay hang
that's still a
back.
problem because look, all this that we're talking about, I've had this experience personally.
Damn, the way they be talking to them niggas in shower time, chow time. Like, dude, just say niggas time to eat. The food's ready. Like, say the food's ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Chow time. Like,
They always
damn.
hang back from chow. But as soon as guys started to recognize, I see other dudes trying to hang back from chow,
like,
watching what I'm doing. I'm like, man, peel off. But I can't go do nothing. If I go
Exactly.
do nothing, it's something. If I go crash buddy over this, I'm just going. Now I lost everything. I lost this affection that I'm enjoying. I lost everything that she's bringing me. You know, I just lost everything. So it's like, damn, it's like a thing that you have to balance. You keep dealing with
So
this.
that's a hell of a situation, man. Like you said, you got 1,000 other men they're watching you, trying to see what you're doing, and then when you get in the way, then it's time to get into your play.
That everybody wants to get that guy. Everybody wants to get that guy out of place so they can get in his place. So they can maneuver to get in his place, right? It's a dirty game. That's how guys play. And it works because you'll have a guy that's got a chick that's got, you know, she's doing whatever for him, right? And then somebody will make a move to get him out, ride a kite on him, set him up, put a shank in his shit, you know, and his property. You know, there's just various things
that's
that
some
they can do.
bogus ass shit
So they
right
get
there.
money out of place, and then
That's
you'll
some
see
low dog shit right
another
there.
dude move right into that place. Because again, she's
Let
just
that
looking
nigga
for
shine, man.
what she's not getting at home or on the street.
So a lot of these female staff that are hooking up with inmates, it ain't like the inmates are paying them for the sex. They doing it because they want to do it.
Yeah, for sure. It's more of the affection thing, the guy telling them things that makes them feel good, that boosts their morale up, that you know, builds them up, lifts them up,
Okay.
more so than paying. There's situations where they pay. I mean, I've been in a camp where this lady, she was giving blowjobs for Xanax.
For
Xanax. But only the Spanish guys.
Xanax.
Oh, God. She wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah, it
shit.
wasn't going down with nobody else. Only the Spanish guys.
So they was having their way then up there. They was doing
Yeah,
good.
they were having the field day.
Yeah.
They were
Oh,
having-
shit.
I was like, you can't get your dog sloppy in there. They're like, no, she ain't
Oh,
going for it. She ain't going
You
for
say you
it.
can't get your dog
But
sloppy.
I know for sure, like in my situation, the lady that helped me escape, once it moved to it, the day that it moved from just bringing me things, bringing me desserts, bringing me food, she hooked my ass with this dessert one night. So she brought me this cake. It was called a Butterfinger cake. She made a homemade cake. She brings it to me. I'm in the back room eating it in the laundry room by the staff bathroom. I'm eating it. This shit is delicious, right? I get done with it and give her the bowl, and she's in the staff bathroom washing the bowl out. And she's like, you can come in here. I'm like, nah, no, I'm not coming in there. You got me fucked up. I'm gonna come in this staff bathroom with a female officer at Lake Bowling. No, you hit the panic button on me. I'm dead. I'm not coming in there. You're not fixing to trap me up in there. You know,
So
I
I
was
said
like,
that.
no. She's like, it's all right, come on. So I slid off in there, and that was the beginning of like any
I said, he
intimacy.
got him something up in there.
We just
Got him
all
something.
I did was like kiss on her and touch on her and shit that time, but then it progressed from there. It got crazy after that. It got crazy after that. So on one particular time,
Like you got a wedding ring. Are you married? Wife. He cheated
we're
on you.
supposed to be
Looking at
posted
him.
up outside the dorm, watching. You know, if anybody comes, he comes by and kicks the door.
Yeah.
We're in the staff bathroom doing our thing. She's giving me a blowjob. So I had heard about this shit. I don't remember where I heard about it, but I was like, I'm gonna try it, right? It's called a white dragon. so she's giving me a blowjob, right? And right when you get off, when you're not, I tickled her, right? And she was just like, the shit was all over her face, coming out of her nose, and everything. It was bad. It was just a mess.
Hold on.
The shit.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm tripping. Let's go back.
I tickled her, right? And she was just like, the shit was all over her face, coming out of her nose, and everything.
White dragon. So okay. How does this happen? So you good girl, right? And you get it. You in her, right? Well, in her mouth. You in her mouth, and I guess you tickle her, and she can. I'm trying to imagine it, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. We're gonna continue to bed.
It was bad. It was just a mess. I can't do nothing but laugh. I was like, oh no. That shit was hilarious.
Oh shit.
That was,
Hey man,
it was crazy.
Bounce Back B was the man up in there, man. Hey, Big Hurt Prison Talk.
Hey man, it's gonna do it for the vid. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next video. I'm out.